Hello, hello. Welcome to the late morning edition of 75 Days of a Shift. I had the pleasure this morning of speaking at a networking event, a networking group that I am part of, so everything got kind of shuffled around. And I am here now live just about 11:30 since my 11:30 pushed back to 11:45. So, Krista Karate, Velocity Business Strategist. So, based on how my morning went and everything, I am going to talk about flexibility today and the freedom of making those flexible choices and knowing that by calendaring everything, working on specifically what you want to work on and calendaring and scheduling that time, that it gives you the freedom and the flexibility to move forward. So I will let you know that I did record my session this morning. So once that's available, I will put it on YouTube. So I will put the link in the comments if you'd like to watch that presentation. There's lots of great golden nuggets in that about scheduling and about business. So if you're interested, why don't you put a comment, send me a comment, send me a message, and I will send you the link when it is available. So let's talk about the freedom that comes with flexibility. It's a double-edged sword, and it can be phenomenal in the fact that, yes, you can choose to take things off, take time off, and be flexible and have things done when you want them done. And it's a double-edged sword because of the fact that you still, when you take that time off and you give yourself that flexibility, you still get to calendar it. You still get to do it later. So a word of advice is when you do allow yourself some time off, you do allow yourself to, that freedom and flexibility of being a business owner and taking a day or two here and there, or an hour or two here or there. Make sure that whatever you did have on your calendar at that point gets put back on your calendar. Because if it's not on the calendar, right, it doesn't get done. So I invite you, just like this morning, I had moved it, had some things move around. I'm working on doing my lives each morning between 7:45 and 8:30. Well, Thursday mornings, I have my networking meeting from 8 to 9:30. And then that flowed into meeting with my business insurance person, which flowed into meeting with my payroll person, which flowed into meeting with someone else and starting another meeting for another group. And then I was like, I got to get on this other meeting. And it just kind of all flowed into one. I got a message from the person I was supposed to be meeting with right now saying, hey, can we start at 11:45? So I was like, great, I can get this done now. So had it for later in the afternoon. Now you're getting it now. And again, remember, when you give yourself that flexibility, also remember to give yourself that structure of when something is said, well, I'm going to do this instead of that right now. That ends up being on your calendar later in the day. So thank you for joining me on day 21 of 75 Days of Shift. Remember to follow us here, follow us on our other social media platforms, and I will put the YouTube channel, the playlist, in the links. So I look forward to seeing you the remainder of the days beyond day 21. Thanks for joining us.